Hello everyone, today we are going to talk about the chapter 3, Food Paradise. In this chapter, it talks about two field examples of progress. One is Easter Island, another is ancient Sumer. Let's talk about the Easter Island first. It's a small island located in Pacific, which is in the west of South America. It looks like a triangle and the area is only about 163 kilometers square. Before it filled, the island has plenty of vegetarian and food resources. It has a logo of statues on the island which called Moai. But after the deforestation, the civilization was going to die. No natural disaster had changed that. No eruption, drought, or disease. The catastrophe on the Easter Island was mild.
When we talk about the reasons of fail, which obviously talks about the catastrophe on Easter Island. The first point is deforestation, which man is responsible. Nearly every last tree standing was chopped down. The trees were likely used as tools to erect the moai, fed to the statue. The native population's obsession with carving, constructing, and transporting its famous statues around the island led it to deplete its own natural resources. All of the native tree species on the island were driven to extinction, destroying the soil and forever altering the ecosystem of the island. Another factor contributing is rats. During the 5th century AD, migrants from the Marquesas or the Gambiers who arrived in big catamaran stock with usual range of crops and animals brought these rats with them to the East Island. Another contributing factor of fail is the disease. Europeans in the 18th century came with disease like syphilis, and contributing factors to disease is slaves as well, who were stolen by the Europeans and came back again with disease like chickenpox. During those times, war started in 1722 among the island people and the ancestors as well, due to scarce of resources. As a result of the catastrophe on Easter Island, it left the island to have drought, eruption, flood, and erosion.
The history of Mesopotamia, the time is from BC 5000 to BC 2000. The BC 5000 Sumerians were living in Mesopotamia. This place was named as the second paradise. Look at the first picture. We can see the Mesopotamia is located in Europe. It was a wonderful place. There were fertile land, pleasant plants, and a broad river around it. These good conditions gave them the chance to develop their agriculture and economy. But the second picture, that is what the Mesopotamia looks like now. The good part of the Sumer, BC 3000 Sumer has the period towns and cities, and the trend grows rapidly. Meanwhile, the population has greatly increased. Because they lacked most other things town left required, such as grain and clothes. Most of the food need to be imported. In this period of time, land and property has become highly important. On the other side, they pay more attention on the master of the water controls. They know how to adjust the relationship between the human and nature. The black flower of the Mesopotamia. BC 2500. Days of the collective land holding by cities and the corporation had gone. The land belongs to lords and great families. Wealth was concentrated at the top, often close to the priests. The poorer class became more obviously We can find the privilege of the tops from King's Tomb and the pyramid. The King's Tomb and the urnum contains the first mast of the burial of the royal concubines, retainers, and the workers who built it. Look at the picture. Their build is nasty like a spoon, and they thought the king's life was worse so much than other people's. Secondly, they lack of the knowledge of nature and stick the entrenched beliefs and the practice. All of the disasters are considered as the act of the god. The Sumerians were only dimly aware that the human activity was also to blame. Wherever primeval wars and their source had been destroyed. Thirdly, the land of the Mesopotamia had turned white. The first sign of the trouble was the decline in wheat and crops, as the rivers stream south from rock and the earth. And they have not good drainage, irrigation scheme, and future salt pans. However, they still love the future to pay the present. They waste too much sources just for excessive wealth and glory. BC 2000, Sumer's 1,000 years in the sun of the history came to an end.
Hello class, I'm going to talking about the ending of Sumer. We don't have a country in nowadays called Sumer, so the Sumer was preached in the history. But what is the reasons for the Sumer civilization preached? We can see the picture here is the beautiful farming land, and here is the desert. It is for the triangle relations on here. Farming made enough food. Food feed up all the peoples. So the population is grow up, and the people need more farming land. So they cut more trees until they cut all of trees. We all know in nowadays, cutting trees will make the land for salt. The salt land is not good at the farming, so the people don't have enough food. At the same time, the other civilization is developed. The Sumer is not the best civilization in that day. The worst is coming. As same with most civilization, the Sumer also be thearchy. Thearchy means most people believe God. The thearchy was not be believed in the later stage. The class contradiction is also the main reasons for the civilization ending. This is my reference list. Thank you for listening.